Okay, adventurers, we are out here in Phantom Canyon, camping spot number 2, and it is just gorgeous. This is probably one of the last best camping spots along Phantom Canyon Road before you get to Victor and the stretch of road in between Victor and Phantom Canyon. It's after the steel bridge a little ways, so it's a bit of a trek to get up here, but it's gorgeous. Last night we went up there along those ridges and I took some video, and then this morning, let me walk over here, we did another hike. As you can see, there's just, a nice stream running along. Plenty of trees, plenty of space for tents. We're gonna watch out. There's some gnarly ants down there by the river. There's a neat little trail through this whole thing. And actually, you can't see it from here, but if you go, there's the road out there. If you go along the road a little farther than we did, there's a Jeep trail, or I guess just like a 4x4 trail that you can get up pretty easy and come all the way around the back side and get to the camp and right down this road here. Or you can follow it straight and there's another little campsite right back up in there. And it's pretty nice. You can tell a lot of people go shooting out here because there's shotgun shells and brass everywhere. Probably one of the best campsites along Phantom Canyon that you can actually go shooting at. As you can see, the car's all the way over there. So, it was a fair distance out here, but it's pretty. This morning, we took a hike and we entered some special effects right about there. We walked up and then we walked over. Get a better shot of this. And we walked right up, stood next to that rock formation right there, and it's huge. Huge rock formation. It's actually 2 rocks split right down the middle. It's really cool. I would have taken some video up there, but like an idiot, I forgot my camera this morning before we went on the hike. But as you can see, it's way up there. So we went up there and then cut back over, because there's a spot where you can cut back over this way. And then we got all the way up on top of these cliffs here. And I was standing just right up in here. It was a pretty awesome sight. It's not terribly hard. I wouldn't recommend it for small children, but a couple of grown men or women, whoever, as long as you're a decently able-bodied person, you can get up there easy. And you can actually figure out ways to get onto the higher peaks behind them too, if you're good, because there's a lot of trails, a lot of good trails up there if you keep your eye out. Mostly game trails, but they can be used for people too. But yeah, I just wanted to get one last video of our last campsite before we left Phantom Canyon. Because we went all the way to where we were like passing the sign for leaving the Gold Belt tour area, and I think there was a couple campsites, kinda, but not really. They weren't the greatest. This one here is probably the last best one. Plenty of space, plenty of fire pits, plenty of firewood. The views are fantastic. And we had to park kind of just barely on the road before you get to some curves. But if you have any kind of reasonably able vehicle, truck or anything, you can get back. You can pull right up into the campsite. And you can see I've been walking down a little path that it just now turns in. I guess you might even be able to pull off the road right there, but I wouldn't recommend it. There's a pretty good sized boulder and some gnarly bushes right there that'll scratch you all up. Scratch your vehicle. Please don't cut them out of the way so you can get your vehicle through. There's already enough human presence and human trash out here. But, yep, quite the spectacle out here. That rock, I'm kicking myself for not getting my camera up there. It was so cool. Such a cool rock formation. Just breathtaking. Off by itself. You can tell it isn't going to be there very much longer. The base to the one stone on the outside's already eroded. And it's already cracked basically all the way up through the middle. It's only a matter of time before the outside finger of that just falls off and hits the road. Could be another 1,000 years, could be another 100 years, could be another year, who knows. But I better get back to camp. We're heading home. Been out here 2-3 days now, and it's time to sleep in a bed.